All right, so today your lesson is on previous balance. I'm going to go through and highlight important parts of this little paragraph here. So it's on a credit card where the interest is you're charged based on the amount you owe at the end of the beginning of your billing cycle. So sometimes you have money that carries over. So like it says, it carries over from the previous billing cycle to the new billing cycle. So if you have debt, you carry over your debt each billing cycle. And then I want you to remember that this method can be more expensive for consumers who are in the process of paying down debt because it doesn't immediately go down. So this is just the first of three methods we're going to discuss. So the first thing you have to be able to do is calculate a finance charge. So your finance charge, if you want to highlight it, is the previous balance times the monthly rate. And you're going to have to convert your monthly rate into a decimal. Convert into, into decimal. Okay? So this 0.2 would be 0.02. This 1.8 would be 0.018 because you go two decimals to the left. 0.019, 0.0135, and 0.0175. Okay? So all you're going to do is take your previous balance and multiply it by 0.02. So 125 times 0.02 would be a finance charge of $2.50. Previous balance of $496.28 means you still owe that amount from your previous billing cycle times 0.018 would be, they would charge you a fee of $8.93. So what I'm going to do is walk around and check your last three boxes because I think they should be pretty easy, especially if you already converted, and then we will move on. Okay, so if you want to color code these, color code them. I tried to color code them up here to help you decide what you have to actually multiply and what you have to actually add and subtract. So I just want to make sure I have the right ones here. All right, so you guys have the 888. So the yellow means what you have to pay, and the payments and credits are what you've already paid. So if you get a bill, whoops, I massively messed this up and I don't want to restart. Okay, here we go. All right, so sorry about that. Again, the yellow means what you have to pay. So you have to pay your previous balance, any finance charge that you have, any new purchases you make, and any payments that you make get deducted, which is why it's in red. So it's important to know this, okay? So you have to calculate your monthly rate. So you get your bill and you still owe $1,250.35 times 0.015. So that means they're also charging you $18.76 because you didn't pay the whole bill last time. So you have to pay the previous balance, so you add that, plus your finance charge, plus any new purchases, and then you take out the $1,000 because you're going to pay $1,000. So you add the circle, and you take out the 1,000, so you get $519 is what you still owe. So the next billing cycle, they would probably bill you on that $519. Okay? Your other example, you have a previous balance of $3,256.74. You have a finance charge of 0.14. So remember, you multiply that to get your finance charge. So your finance was $45.59. Okay? So previous balance, time monthly rate, get your finance charge. Then you still have to pay the previous balance. You have to now pay the finance charge, and you made new purchases. And you only made a $50 payment. So you take out the $50. So add, subtract. So if you want to color code, that might be a good idea. You still owe $3,287.58. So this person isn't making a very good payment because they're spending a lot more than they're actually paying off. Okay? So here's the next portion where I'm hoping you could do this on your own. Your previous balance times your monthly rate get you your finance charge, which you have to pay. Okay, and then you make new purchases, and then you're making a payment. So I will be checking all of your numbers in the rest of your chart. Okay. The goal is to get a new balance of 0 because you want to pay off, if you are able to, you want to pay your bills off right when you can. Okay, so now the last bit, we're just going to move into word problems. So what's going to happen is you're basically going to have to put stuff into boxes and then do the calculations. So Kathy holds a Discover card that has a monthly rate of 1.1%. Obviously, that goes in your monthly rate. If you want to put it right into a decimal, put it right into a decimal. For the month of October, Kathy made the following purchases: $21, $52.50, $131.50, and $245.50. So she made 4 different purchases. What you have to do is total your purchases and get how much you spent. If you totaled $21, $52.50, $131.50, and $245.25, you should get, she spent $450.25. Okay? Then she also made a payment of $250, so you can kind of compare how much she spent versus how much she paid off. And her previous balance was $598.89. Okay? So what you'd have to do is previous balance times monthly rate. That should get you a finance charge of $6.58. So she still owed that amount before her other billing cycle started. So then you have to add that, the finance charge they're charging her. She made $450 in new purchases, and you have to take out the payment. So I'll be checking your new balance. You do need to include a $sign. Okay? And then Leah holds a MasterCard that charges a monthly rate of 1.6%. So I would do 0.016. His previous balance was $3,524.85. His finance charge, you should be able to calculate that. Current purchases, so we only made $198 worth of purchases. And 75 cents. And he made a payment of $1,200. So you'll need to find the finance charge. You have to add it to his previous balance, plus the new purchases, and take away the payments or credits. So again, this is just one way they calculate a finance charge on your unpaid balance of your credit card. So I highly suggest that you just pay off your credit card as soon as you can, or set a time at the end of each month where you always pay all your bills. That way your new balance can stay at 0, or sometimes if you overpay, it could be even negative. So for the rest of the class, I'll be walking around, checking, asking questions, making sure you guys are on track. And then you're going to complete the notes on page, you should basically now have 3 and 4 done. And then there is a classwork, and if we have to, we will do closure.